Okay. Okay, how's it going, everybody? It is I, the Tickets, and we got ourselves some trivia for you today. We're going to take a look at some stuff that we're going to start things off as usual with the rewrite, and then we're going to do 3 games from the past. We have no idea where it's heading because we got a wheel that will help us decide. All right, folks. I think in the last... Yeah, I'd like to thank Jörg and Merlin Foss for both following me in the last... since the last stream. So, let's go ahead and kick things off here. With the rewrite. Last time we got like 54,000 points, so we did pretty good. But Hi there, hi there, too cute to be sus.
Hello there.
Indeed. Hello there. How are you doing today? No problem. I'm always glad to help where I can. Oh, you're on vacation. Oh, well, definitely enjoy yourself. All right, let's kick things off here. Trying to not go to streams where I'm modding, but it's a habit. Yeah? Is there any weather in the light? I have no idea what that question was. Well, I'm glad you were able to stop by. See you around. Probably in Corey's stream or something. Whenever he comes
you're
back.
Playing the rewrite. I won't pick on you for playing alone. It looks like life is picking on you enough already. Is this your first time on the rewrite?
It
Excellent,
is not.
thank you. That makes all our jobs so much easier. And these are your buzzers, as per usual.
Yep.
Before you go, please be aware that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games. You are now ready for the rewrite. I wish you the very best of luck.
It's time for the show where hot culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Rewrite is brought to you by the Jack in the Bomb Toy and Military Supply Company. Keep your enemies guessing, tense, and entertained to their very last breath. And here's your host, the head honcho of useless trivia, Conan Blankenberg.
Welcome to the unexpected floor. We've packed this episode full of curveballs and things you probably won't see coming. If there's anything you do predict, we absolutely support your right to pat yourself on the back and feel smug and superior about it, but only because people are so mockable when they do that. Let's get the show rolling. Expect the unexpected.
Yippers.
All right, we can't move on. That is what it's worth, and here's what it's called. The Fast and the Illiterate. Okay, pay attention, because I'm only about to say this once, okay? Okay, so, you know how Vin Diesel, born in 1966, is a staple of the Fast and the Furious series, right?
Sure.
Now imagine instead of starring in The Fast and the Furious, Vin Diesel starred in a movie called The Fast and the Furigana. Now, some of you might know that furigana are reading aids for Japanese kanji, or the Japanese alphabet. Now, imagine that instead of kanji, they were an aid for comprehending something called kanjira. This, in case you don't know, which I don't expect you will, is the name for a South Indian instrument, specifically a drum. Now, keep all of what I just said in mind, try to organize it in your head, and then riddle me this. When was Vin Diesel born? 1957, 1962, 1966,
It was
or
66.
1969? Yep. Vin Diesel was born in 1966. Yes, okay, I'll admit it. The misleading, overly long question intro
like
thing
Die
has
Hard
been
with a
done before,
Vengeance.
but hey, it was
They
at least
did
a
all
little bit
these
unexpected,
things,
right?
And
if
the
not,
point
you
was,
think
you were the only person that was heading.
okay, gonna need a value from you. Pay attention and get ready for this one's for you. You know what? We're gonna do something we've never done before, something real unexpected. We're gonna be nice and just give away some free money as a thank you to everyone for being here. No, really, I mean it. Go ahead, pick any answer. They're all correct. You could pick this one, or maybe the third one. It really doesn't matter. There's your free money.
Hey!
There you go. Now don't tell me we've never done anything nice for you hear?
No, I would never do that.
Got a question for you. Oof, ouch, owie. Here's your category. Ice cream for ice chunks. Okay, that's enough free money. Back to cold hard trivia. Imagine you're taking your dog out for a stroll on a warm, sunny day. As you walk through the park, suddenly a huge chunk of ice falls out of the sky and smashes you into a fine paste. What the hell? Dude, it was a freaking super hydro meteor. Dude, it was a friggin' mega cryo meteor. Dude, it was a friggin' dry ice meteor. Or, dude, it was just a random friggin' chunk of ice.
I'm gonna guess it's 2.
Since the turn of the millennium, over 50 huge chunks of ice, some of which weighed up to 110 pounds, have randomly
There we
fallen
go.
out of the sky all over the world, and scientists decided to call this phenomenon mega cryometeors. And oh, what I wouldn't give to see the look on that dog's face. Come on, big bucks. I peeled myself out of bed this morning for that. The category. Run for your life!
Yes.
Oh no, there's a giant Calopteryx behind you! What? A real dinosaur? Whoa, a humongous caterpillar? Oh man, a huge damselfly? Or, sheesh, a gargantuan penguin?
I'm gonna guess it's a caterpillar.
You will never become a butterfly.
Oh.
Calopteryx is the biological denomination for a genus of large damselflies. Quick, get to the chopper! The Helicopteryx! Thank you, I'll be here all week. Hit buzzer select. Inanimate quasars hosted.
Oh.
Inanimate quasars what?
Gibberish question
Oh,
time.
gibberish? Is this gibberish?
What?
Holy crap! It's an anagram question! An anagram question! Where did that come from? Wow! Awesome! Alright, let's do it! Let's do it! Okay, and here is the actual category for this anagram question. Rhythmic moves in tattered, fabulous clothes. Don't forget, I'll be taking away more and more cash the longer you take to solve this, so make it fast. Okie dokie, fingers on your buzzers, and tell me what common idiom is an anagram of this? Hobo Feel Tutu.
Hobo Feel Tutu.
Something unexpected happened. What? Which totally came out of nowhere. You might say it came out of a certain color. Well, how many colors are there? Come on, buzz in, go!
Yeah!
Out of the blue, which seems to be where this anagram question came from. Tyler, what's happening?
Well, you know, just having fun with it.
Oh, clearly. Are we gonna get any more of these in the future?
Probably not, unless the audience really wants it.
Okay, well, there you go. Audience, if you want this, then let us know.
All right,
To
Audie.
serve ya.
How hard did you have to try to not say y'all there?
Shut up. Next question.
Hit your buzzer at the right time and we might... Introducing... You block like a dairy farmer. Okay, let's jump right into it. Which of these would be caught completely off guard? Luke Skywalker in the Boar's Tooth, Ned Stark in the Middle Iron Door, the Black Knight in the Window Guard, or King Arthur in a remise? Well, I guess some people do only use 10% of their brain. The Boar's Tooth, Middle Iron Door, and Window Guard are all defensive guarding stances in sword fighting, but the remise is an attack. En garde, or rather, off guard. Thank you. Great crowd, great crowd.
Okay.
All right, we'll need some cash to play. Cool. And now it's time for a little question I like to call... Nobody expects a question about the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Okay, hope
about
everyone's
that.
ready, because here we... Wait, what the...
Wow, I thought Jackbox had enough cash on hand to at least put more than one light bulb in here.
We're not with Jackbox, and I don't recall ever offering tours. Who the hell are you?
What the hell is going on? Who the hell are you? Actually, I don't care. Could you just kindly leave? We're recording a show here.
Oh, well, the we're not with Jackbox part explains it then, I guess. What is this, the My Immortal of Jack games?
Okay, just for that reference, you're going on a one-way trip to the down there part. Sayonara. Wait, what the... Tyler, what happened to the trapdoor?
I had it decommissioned because I didn't think we were gonna need it, and it's a huge occupational hazard.
While still having about 10,000 others?
Okay, where's my gun?
Okay, fine, I'll leave. Jesus Christ.
Hell, who was that? Do you know who that was?
Not a clue, but he's gone now, even if you had to threaten to shoot him. Wait, do you even have a gun?
Nope, I do not.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry about all that. I don't know what that was either. Here's your question. Which of these would not be a Spanish Inquisitor? Guillermo del Toro hosting The Chase, Rafael Nadal hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Penelope Cruz hosting Jeopardy, or Salvador Dali hosting The Reride?
I think the Toro's Mexican?
Guillermo del Toro is from Mexico, not Spain.
There you go.
Wouldn't even have to change much to have Del Toro host The Chase. I mean, they've literally got The Beast right there. It's practically already a Del Toro movie. Smash the buzzer when you see the... Oh, nice! Here's your category. May cause unexpected chemical burns. Time for the juicy bits. Say you could create new elements by spelling out their names using the symbols of existing elements in the periodic table. Which of these elements would you have to combine if you wanted to distill the element of surprise? Sulfur, uranium, promethium, iridium, selenium, strontium, protactinium, iodine, selenium, sulfur, ununtrium, radium, phosphorus, isthmium, einsteinium, or you can't. Shall we take a look at the money shot? Yep, as of 2024, it's actually impossible to spell the word surprise using just symbols of elements in the periodic table, because there are no elements that could help out spelling the RPR part. You know, I find the best way to surprise people is by giving them a load of our good old chemical friend, methane.
Okay.
Hit your buzzer when a good value fly.
Bingo.
Yes!
thought of gas disasters too, but will you find it shocking? S-H-O-C-K, 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 when we don't rhyme here?
This is why we don't
Welcome to
let the AI
Shock.
do bingo.
Remember, buzz in when the first letter of the correct answer lights up to win the cash. If you pick up all 5 letters, you win the bonus. Ready to play some bingo? All right, let's go. The 4 blank of the apocalypse.
That would be horsemen.
The 4 horsemen. Life is like a box of...
Chocolates.
It's like a box of chocolates. Sign of things to come, good or bad.
Omen.
Joined your doctor taps to check reflexes.
Knee.
Mirror tube that shows you wacky patterns.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Kaleidoscope, okay.
Like mega cryometeors, but tiny, and there's lots.
Hail. Of
Bodily
course.
response commonly caused by jump scares. Startle response.
Startle.
Shock!
Yep.
Bonus!
There you go.
Now a quick look at your score. Yep, looks like it's still there. Fantastic. Let's go. Okay, we need some money to play. Thank you, and now
I'll take
introducing.
it.
Get your free ADHD test here. So, remember the Vin Diesel question from the very start?
Yes.
What was a conjura again? Reading aids for Japanese, a South Indian drum, a group of islands off of China's coast, or 1966?
I think it was a drum.
That's the one.
There you go.
Well, I guess I have to give you credit. You are listening to me. Although I'd have to question why you would even be playing this game if you weren't planning on listening to me. But whatever. Let's move on. Fast and furiously. Value time. Well, I'll put it this way. You could have done a lot worse than that. Here's your category. It ain't over till it ain't not over. Ah! Expected a jack attack here, did ya? No, no, no. We're not done with you yet. There's an encore yet to come in this episode, and it's a good one. In fact, our encore is so good, it won the Encore Award. What does that tell you about us? We went on an outstanding reunion tour, we wrote an outstanding second book, we won a Disney reality show, or we executed an outstanding military operation.
Oh, jeez. I think it's a second book.
The Encore Award is a literary award given out by the British Royal Society for Literature for a budding author's best second book. Now the big question is question 12 the Jack Attack? Okay, yes it is. Unless, no, but what if? Oh, is it? Ooh, let's find out.
Yes, it is. Can we please move on?
Thank
come
you.
on.
Getting tired of your childish antics in there. Unless...
Pick a value that looks... Welcome to the head rush. Okay, no, it's just the Jack Attack as always. Here's a clue for you. I've been living a lie. Which of these famous factoids aren't actually true? Good luck.
I've been living a lie. Don't spoil? Aha, they're not Chinese. Gotcha. Napoleon. What did he do with that? Ah, he's not short. Okay. Bats are blind? Caused by Codair. There you go. Edison did not invent the live bulb. Gotcha. It does not cause cramps. Duly noted. It's the whole turkey thing. Twinkies don't spoil. Lies.
Time to find out where you ended up.
Whoa!
Ooh, impressive. Too bad no one's here to congratulate ya.
You've obviously never heard of Twitch before, have you, Conan? Alright, I think we done with this one. And this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. Subscribe to YouTube and spread the word. This is Sick and Squeeze Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Alrighty. Alright. I think it looks like we might have enough time for a second game. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and get to that wheel. The wheel. Alright. Yeah, what happened to my... Hold up. What happened to my thing? Hold up. Yes, continue. Now quit bugging me. Alright, I'm great. I'm now having issues with the wheel. Okay. Jeez, I'm gonna... Oh, no, I ain't done yet. Stop. Oh my god. All the things I gotta do for this thing, this stream.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Yes, continue. No. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick the freaking game. This is ridiculous. All the things I gotta go through just to get through this. Alright. I think we will start. We'll do... You know what? We'll do TV. I haven't played this in a while, so you know what? Let's go for it. Alright, Yep, You Know Jack TV. We'll start with that, and then, all right. I think we're in the right spot. Let's go.
You know, I just got used to all the other folks' names. Now I gotta learn all. Tell them to start wearing those like little "Hello, my name is" tags.
I'm gonna need a hell of a lot more duct tape over here, pronto.
No, it's true. You lose weight on the microphone. Also, you know, like when they say you gain 10 pounds on
they're
TV.
like vermin. They come in, the next thing you know, they've got the...
Hi ho, welcome contestants, and oh boy, hey, you know, you might want to primp a little bit before going out in front of the cameras. And while you're primping, tell me how many people are playing.
What's your mouth, bro?
Well, how fortunate for us. Apparently there's nothing good on cable. Go ahead and type in your name. Another thing, are you looking for a 7-question game or a 21
21,
game?
baby.
Alrighty then.
262 output.
30 seconds.
Now remember this, your buzzer is the letter B, as in Boolean.
20 seconds.
This is a studio, not a bagpipe factory. Ah, man, I can't believe we're at 20 already. Hey, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, all right?
10 seconds.
Good
9,
luck.
8, 7.
Okay,
6,
let's
get rid of that desktop. 4. Let's go to 3.
When man's best friend gets a little too friendly.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can do with this. You don't know where to spin.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello, my name is Schmitty. This is You Don't Know Jack TV. If you would like a written transcript of today's show, just keep a pencil handy. Okay. Well, you played all by yourself today. Well, that's okay. Look at it this way. You got a lot of room. Okay, let's go. Time to pick a category.
I ain't messing with this nonsense.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to #1.
This category is known as Kathy Lee.
That's what
Order.
happens
You
to
give me the right
spammers on my
answer, I'll give
channel.
you $3,000. All right, imagine this. Kathy Lee Gifford, formerly known as Kathy Lee Epstein, and Kathy Lee Johnson, has decided to change her name once again. If Kathy Lee Gifford decides to take the name of her character from her late 70s TV show, what will her morning talk show now be called? Live with Regis and Kathy Walton. Live with Regis and Kathy Honey. Live with Regis and Kathy Sanford. Or Live with Regis and Gidget Lee.
I'm going to go with Kathy Sanford.
See, now, I can't seem to remember a show about a junk dealer in South Central L.A. and his ultra-conservative religious right honky wife. Here's the one the winners pick. Sweet little Kathy Lee Gifford, then known as Kathy Lee Johnson, starred as Kathy Honey in the Hee Haw spin-off Hee Haw Honeys. And I'm sure that even then she would never dream that one day she would be working
she
with
was
the
in,
genius of the great Regis Philbin. Are you ready for this?
Oh, dear God.
So she was in
Category,
Hee Haw
please.
Honeys. Okay. I had no clue.
Today's specialties include Take Another Quantum Leap of My Heart, Baby. How does $2,000 sound? See what you can do with this one. Say you're getting it on with Sam from Quantum Leap. Oh, be still my heart. Considering the phrase Sam says to close each show, what might be his
That be oh boy.
Sam says, oh boy, every time he realizes what body he's leapt into. And that just happens to be at the end of every show. Yeah, better he shout, oh boy, than some other woman's name. Believe you me.
Yeah, that would just be
Throw me a
really
category.
uncomfortable.
We're losing him, Doctor.
On my count. 1, 2, 3. Never mind.
Well, what do we have here? How about dinner and a game show? I'm gonna make this one $1,000. All right, you wanna know what I think? Blind dates are like game shows. It takes a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck, and you have no idea what you're going home with. Say you're on a blind date and your date starts asking you lots of really personal questions. If the evening follows the format of 20 questions, what will the first question be? Are you bigger than a bread box? Are you worth more than $100? Are you animal, vegetable, or mineral? Or what's your sign?
I think it would be bread box.
Bigger than a bread box? Well, that depends. You talking about like a French loaf or a little sourdough biscuit?
Oh.
Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? The first question asked on 20
I thought you couldn't
questions
ask a
is always
question about
animal, vegetable, or mineral. And here's a little tip for you. If your date does ask you this, you answer animal. And then start licking yourself. They dig it.
Well, this is why you're still single.
All right, I need a category.
Spotless window, shining floor, do it all with number 4.
For your enjoyment, next on FYI, table dances. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. You know, the thing about network censorship is that you just have to learn how to say innocent things and make them sound dirty. The way I do it. For example, suppose that on an episode of Murphy Brown, network executives tell Murphy that she will soon be stripped. In industry speak, what will Murphy be doing? Having her face obscured electronically, re-recording her dialogue, broadcasting.
She would be broadcasting 5 days a week.
Removed. In TV speak, if you have a show that runs 5 or more days a week, it's called stripping.
Yep.
And whoring is when you do way too many commercials for phone companies, especially when you're going to use a name like the Dime Lady. Give me a category. This one's called Cute Swiss Girls and Violence. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Hey, do you remember the Heidi incident back in 1968?
Oh yeah,
The final
definitely.
exciting minutes of a Jets-Raiders football game were preempted by a Heidi movie. If you'd have played You Don't Know Jack Sports, you'd have known about it. Anyway.
Oh, I knew
suppose
about it
angry
anyway.
Viewers reacted by pounding beers on their TV sets. If its ads were true, which beer would have allowed viewers to see football players sacking a cute Swiss girl? Miller Lite, Bud Light, MGD, or Schmidt's Gay?
I think 4's fake anyway.
I know, it's not easy. The
Okay.
correct answer is
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. Not only does it combine great taste with being less filling, but it also allows you to bang the hell out of your TV set with a beer bottle and combine 2 different shows. Unfortunately, even a little Swiss girl could kick the Jets' ass. All right, pick a category. Hey, smart move, my friend. You just got
Dis
your
or
hands
dat?
on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is pop quiz. All right, here it is. I'm going to name off 7 celebrities, and for each one, I want you to tell me if they've been in a commercial for Coke or Pepsi.
Oh, gee.
As their name appears, if the celebrity has been in a Coke commercial, press 1. If they've been in a Pepsi commercial, press 2. And slap 4 if you want to skip it.
Rock and Roll and
$500
Cola
for each
Wars.
right answer, and you
I
lose
can't.
$500 for a
I
wrong
can't deal with
answer
it
or one you
anymore.
don't get to. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. It's showtime. Michael Jackson, Coke or Pepsi?
He was Pepsi.
Max Headroom.
Coke.
Mean Joe Green.
Coke.
Cindy Crawford.
Pepsi.
Bill Cosby.
Coke.
Michael J. Fox.
We know this after Leonard Part 6.
Last one, Joe Montana.
Oh.
That's all.
He was a
you.
Pepsi
Not bad,
person.
Not bad. Let's add your winnings to your total. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, let's throw me a category.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
Shake hands with.
Thank
We're
you.
just looking for a few good resumes. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Now, you remember the show Gomer Pyle USMC, right? Okay.
Yes.
Based on Gomer Pyle's former line of work on the Andy Griffith Show, where would you have expected Gomer to have been assigned upon entering the Marine Corps? Latrine duty, guard duty, KP, or the motor pool?
I think he was over in the gas station.
Before joining the Marines on Gomer Pyle USMC, Gomer was a gas station attendant on the Andy Griffith Show. Well, golly, Sarge, I've never heard of this kind of lube job. Time to pick a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
I believe this one is called Evidence of Our TV Ancestors. $2,000 for a correct answer. Wow, it's a new discovery that has the scientific community abuzz. Take a look at this picture and see the evidence for yourself. Based on this drawing, which of the following would scientists most likely deduce about our ancestors? Simon Templar helped them hunt. Number 6 was number 1 with them. Peter Gunn gave them fire, or they traveled in Volkswagens.
Simon Templar helped them hunt.
The stick figure with a halo is the symbol of Simon Templar, the saint.
Yes.
But no matter how tricked
I've
out
never
his
seen the
car is,
Roger
it
Moore
wasn't very
series,
exciting
but I
until the
have seen
invention of
the
wheel.
Val Kilmer movie in theaters.
Category,
Thank
please.
you.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
We're calling this one Bombs Away! You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Heads up, imagine you're a soldier fighting in the trenches and you hear the roar of the approaching enemy bombers. If the enemy's bombs are the same items that radio station WKRP dropped on shoppers during their 1978 Thanksgiving giveaway, what would you expect to
They'd
crash
be
in
like
your pocket?
turkeys.
Because he thought they could fly, head honcho Arthur Carlson dropped live turkeys from a helicopter over a crowded shopping mall. Of course, instead of flying, the turkeys hit the ground like bags of wet cement. And if you survive the attack, you'll be eligible for the prestigious Purple Giblet Soldier, the military's highest honor in cases of poultry attack. All right, I need a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Let's take a look at Don't Try This at Home, or You'll Have to Leave. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Uh-oh, looks like another show's producers have crossed the line again, except this time, it's not with the FCC, it's with Immigration and Naturalization Services. Since it has a premise which could get someone kicked out of the country, which series would most likely receive INS scrutiny? I Married Joan, I Married Dora, I Had 3 Wives, or Married with Children?
I think it would be I Married Dora.
I Married Dora. It's this 1980s show about a single father who illegally marries his Latin American housekeeper to save her from deportation. Gee, what a courageous act. A guy marries a woman to get free laundry. The premise men behaving badly could only dream about. Okay, you made it through 1 round. Let's see what happens in round 2. Let's do it. Now in round 2, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it.
I'm going to have to pause here because I need to bring this up. I'm glad that we finally got through I Married Dora, because here's the thing about that show. It had one of the craziest finales ever. And here's what happened in that finale. It began with, it had the husband going on a trip somewhere, and the wife is all upset about it and everything. So he suddenly shows up at the house, and she's like, "Wait, did your flight get canceled?" And the guy responds, "No, the series. Goodbye, everybody." Also, for the record, the daughter is actually Joanne Lewis. Okay. And on that note, let's get back to it.
All right, pick a category.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
Here we have Bars on Mars. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. What ingredients would you find in an alien nation boilermaker? Beer and a shot of blood, beer and a shot of curdled milk, beer and a shot of salt water, or beer and a shot of warm urine?
I think it's beer and curdled milk.
In that TV show Alien Nation, sour milk gets the aliens drunk. You ought to see what happens.
You can
when they
have
roll
my
some
sour
rotten
milk.
fruit
I
and
don't want
leftover
it.
Chinese. Give me a category. May I introduce budding child stars? I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey, you know how those Budweiser frogs sit around in that commercial and they go, Bud, Bud, Bud. Great stuff, right? Well, which of these sitcom characters would think that the TV was calling him when the Budweiser frogs were saying, Bud? Arnold's pal Dudley on different strings.
Rudy's pal Kitty on the Cosby Show. Rudy's nickname for him was Bud.
Rudy's friend is named Kenny, but she frequently refers to him as Bud.
Who busted the TV screen?
Oh, Bud thought the frogs were talking to him again.
Category, please.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you
It's time to get a little smart.
For your viewing pleasure, would you believe? I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. What is the undercover name of the Get Smart agent who would most likely pee on a fire hydrant? Agent K-13, Agent 401K, Agent 99, or Agent K-9?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on this one, unfortunately.
So you don't lose any sleep over it. Fang, the dog, is Agent K-13.
I knew it was a dog, I just didn't know the name of it.
Time to pick a category. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
Gibberish question.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Kiss the mother, kill the daughter. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, now that you're all settled, tell me, what popular sitcom line does this rhyme with?
Kiss a shy mother, smother Carol.
And don't let that punctuation fool you.
Kiss a shy mother, smother Carol.
First clue, it's from an 80s sitcom. It's from an 80s sitcom featuring Bob Newhart. Hey, if I... All right, type the answer in here.
There you go. I knew it.
You know, I never understood why that was so funny. Maybe I'll go ask my brother Schmitty. Hey, Schmitty, you think that's funny? No, Schmitty, I don't think that's funny. See, we don't think that's funny.
Well, you know, that sounds like a personal issue.
Of answering. The agony of 15.
Coming at you, music television that actually plays music. You get it right, you get 2K. Let's see how you handle this one. If VH1 were actually seen on broadcast channel 1, what would be the most appropriate type of music videos for the network to show? Emergency broadcast system dance party, extended mix opera arias, military marching bands, or bird calls?
I think it would be emergency broadcast system dance party.
This is a test. This is a test.
Let me show you what I would have picked. The FCC has assigned Channel 1 to the military for civil defense situations, so there you have it. I guess the new defense strategy would be to play nothing but Hootie and the Blowfish until our enemies beg for freaking mercy.
Oh, I'm sure they could do better than that.
All right, I need a category. The category is, see you in the funny papers. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Say there were a big barbecue for the annual comic strip characters reunion. Because his or her show was not based on a comic strip, which of the following would you not see? Dennis the Menace getting food poisoning, Hazel cleaning up someone's mess, Herman Munster face down in the pasta salad, or Morticia Addams running in a sack race?
I think it was Herman Munster.
Since the Munsters is not based on a comic strip, Herman's not going to be invited to the party. Besides, after a couple of beers, I hear he turns into a real monster. Give me a category.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. God bless.
You're beautiful. Let's have a big warm welcome for Hamner. I hardly knew her. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Okay, you know how big-time studio execs are always trying to take one hit concept and combine it with another, right? Well,
sure.
Suppose Earl Hamner Jr. is asked to produce a made-for-TV movie based on his real life and the primetime soap opera he created. Which storyline would you most expect to see? Grizzly Adams roams Dallas, John Boy runs the Falcon Crest Winery, Jed Clampett strikes oil in Knots Landing, or the Ingalls clan starts a dynasty?
Oh, jeez. I don't know, to be honest with you. I would guess it'd either be 2 or 3?
Could have given you some cash if you picked this one. The Waltons was based on Earl Hamner Jr.'s real childhood, and then later on, he created the primetime soap opera Falcon Crest.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, you conniving bastard. All right, pick a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now.
Thank you,
know what?
Columbo.
Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
All right, give it up for Sheriff on the Mount. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, here's the deal. Mayberry's Aunt B really wants Andy Taylor to settle down with a new wife, so she's trying to give him a couple of subtle hints by cooking him some new dishes. If Aunt B only makes meals named for Sheriff Taylor's girlfriends, which of the following will not be served? Helen Crump Cake, Peanut Butter and Jelly May Walker, Chocolate E. Clara Edwards, or Peggy McMill anchovies?
I don't think Claire Edwards was ever.
Not only is Clara not one of Andy Taylor's Chiquitas, she's Aunt B's best friend.
Yeah.
She's so old that if you did cover her in chocolate, she'd look like a raisinette. And I hear Andy prefers goobers. Category, please.
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
And our special guest tonight, not all repairmen show crack. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Okay, let's say you got a TV repairman out to look at your set because the picture keeps getting all snowy. If your repairman is from the Outer Limits repair shop, what'll he most likely say? It's entered the 5th dimension. I can see 20 minutes into the future. It's smart, very smart. Or, there is nothing wrong with your television set.
It would obviously be there is nothing wrong with that
beginning
TV
of Outer
set.
Limits, when the screen goes all snowy, the voiceover says, "There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture." Of course, you're still going to be billed for the service call.
And this is true.
Time to pick a category.
Question 20 now concludes its
All right.
broadcast day.
We're not doing
wide.
terrible,
Get ready
but
for
we could
My
be doing
TV
better.
has the drip. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Okay, so we all heard about these liquid diets, right? Well, say your doctor puts you on a liquid television diet. Because it was never featured on liquid television, which of these would you not be consuming? Stick Figure Theater, Eon Flux, Beavis and Butthead, or the Ren and Stimpy
I don't think
Show?
Ren and Stimpy were ever on Liquid TV.
Ren and Stimpy is the only show I mentioned that was never featured on MTV's animated
Yeah, it was on
liquid television.
Nickelodeon at that time.
I'd be careful, though. An all-MTV diet seems to cause teen angst. Throw me a category.
All right, it's time.
Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack.
Yes.
Here's the deal. If you see two words that go together, buzz in and you get two. Well, someone's in a big hurry
I get
to
it.
get to the attack. I wonder if you could find the time to look at this clue. Who signs your secret paycheck? Now let's see what you end up with after taxes. Bye-bye.
Yep. Fox Motor. FBI. Smirsh? Oh no, your control. Uncle. Man from Uncle, that's right. IMF. Mission Impossible indeed. It was not Thrush. You're Phoenix. Manimal. What did you have for? Stop. OSI, okay, thank God. Manimal. Not unit. I don't know. I tried, but right.
For a while. Check out your final score.
It's acceptable.
Player one, I couldn't have done done a better job myself, because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know? Now, but seriously, player one, and this isn't easy for me to say.
All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
Congratulations, player, for filling in an open slot on the high scoreboard. Really challenging, wasn't it? Kind of like trying to find your way out of a phone booth. If you'd like to play another game, just give me the word.
I think that's it. Anyway, this was You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. And be sure to subscribe to YouTube and spread the word. This is Sick and Squeeze Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Alrighty, I think now would be time to go ahead and take a 90-minute break. I will be back in 90 and we will do our song. I know which one I'm doing, by the way. I mean 90 seconds, not 90. Dear God. Crap. All right, if you are watching this, you do have always do have an opportunity to be able to actually you could always choose to subscribe to our channel, heaven forbid. And as part of that, you will be pleased to know that you could actually now get an Apple Plus subscription for 3 months. That's right, 3 months of Apple Plus free. All you gotta do is hit that sub button. Or you could always do Turbo as well. That's another way you could actually watch your stuff without ads and be able to do everything that you need to do. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready to do a, that reminds me, I do have a couple of these things I need to do for later. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm getting ready to, I'm going to do my song. This is going to be Tracy Chapman's Fast Car. I may have to do a little judicious editing because, you know, I'm a guy, not a girl. But, yeah. So, folks, we're getting ready to do it here. Alright. Let me swap over and get things started on both counts. I don't think you should be hearing anything on the TV, but you're hearing it here. But I'm hearing it, that way I can keep track of the song itself. Just need to explain this. You got a fast car, I want to take it to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we could get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. You see, my old man's got a problem. He lived with a bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His eyes too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him, so I quit school, that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So remember, we were driving in your car, speeding so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. We got a fast car. We go cruising to entertain ourselves. You ain't got a job. I work in the market as a checkout boy. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So remember, we were driving in your car, speeding so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us and your arm felt nice round my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays our bills. You sell drinking late at the bar. See more of your friends than you do of your kids. I've always hoped for better. Thought maybe together you and me would find it. I got no plans, ain't going nowhere. So take your fast car and keep on driving. I remember we were driving in your car, speeding so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us and your arm felt nice around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car, but is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way. All right, folks, thank you very much for the for hearing me through this thing. Anyway, it's time for me to pick another game. And I know what I think I want to pick here. I've been a bit overdue for this game for a while. So we're going to go ahead and do Pack 2 with that Goofy Goober Buzz. Because I want to try to get one of those celebrity quick calls. That's what I want more than anything at this point.
60 seconds.
Alright, you can pause now. Because I got to get through this one. Alright, there you go. See you back in the end of this one. Alright. And off we go.
Hey, Alan, who can I talk to about using this voice in the game I've been working on?
Does it?
Karen, I'm writing out the name tags and I need to know, is it K-A-R-I-N?
A-R-Y-N. Okay, clear the set, please. Here we go.
Why a Y?
Did you find that Bermuda
like you're being
Buzz?
Hey there, hi there, ho
Yeah,
there.
Goofy
My
Goober?
name's Cookie. How many people are playing the
Just
game?
the one.
We're playing solo, all right? Okay, you want to do a 7-question? Yeah, got it.
Visual concept of
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer's letter B. That's B as in, bet you wish you were playing the game right now.
Beside me.
I don't care if
3 fire extinguishers in the booth and in the studio.
20 seconds.
I can't work in these conditions.
Hey, we got 20. All right. A question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in, you pick one of the choices on the screen. You with me? Good.
10 seconds.
Okay, I need everybody's
9,
attention. Let's lose the
8,
desktop.
7,
And go
Duly
to
noted.
5, 4, 3.
Stand by. Have a good show.
Toughies, where real people eat.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, all right, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, you goofy Cooper. How are you
Okay, let's see if
doing?
you can fill up that passenger seat with some cash. Let's rock. How about it? We need a category. And this category is dying to be in love. $2,000 riding on this one. You know, it's nice to spend your life with someone, but some people have to settle for the afterlife. Because both characters are still alive at the end, which of the following couples could end up living happily ever after in a modest house in the suburbs at the close of the show? Joe Cable and Leia from South Pacific, Sandy and Danny from Grease, Tony and Maria from West Side Story, or Bill and Nancy from Oliver?
It would be Grease.
Sandy and Danny, right off.
They'd
into
up
the
driving
sky
off
in
into
a pink
sunset.
Convertible. Or Sandy, from Goody Goody to Hot Babe to Suburban Housewife, all in one movie.
Yeah.
Okay, pick a category. And we call this one Rapid Fire Transit. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1 grand.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it isn't.
All right, here we go. Say you're riding a commuter train that links San Francisco to Oakland. If you suddenly expel some flatus, what could you say happened? You shot a volley on the trolley, you did an SBD on the TGV, you cut a fart on the BART, or you blew one on the blue one.
You cut a fart on the BART.
You cut a fart on the BART, or Bay Area Rapid Transit. And, you know, travel's under the water too, so I bet the guys on Alcatraz would see bubbles rising to the surface.
Thank you for that
All right,
image.
go ahead and pick one.
Question 3.
Category: full and bursting in Beverly Hills. 2 G's for a right answer. On a visit to the Beverly Hillbillies mansion for a party, you have a few too many and you really need to go. In a drunken stupor, you swear that you hear Jed tell you to use the vitrine. On what have you most likely relieved yourself? Jethro's tobacco spittoon, Duke the Bloodhound's food dish, Granny's pots and pans cupboard, or Ellie Mae's display case of ceramic critters.
Vitrine? I'm gonna guess the spittoon. No.
Now the correct answer is... a vitrine is a glass case used for displaying objet d'art. Will she be upset when you do this? Well, Ellie may, or she may not. Take your pick. What do you say?
The light sounds of question 4.
The category is... what I'd do for a burrito. This might be a hard one. $3 grand.
It could be.
Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. You're in Mexico City viewing a Taco Bell ad that tells you run for the border. Since you're already in Mexico, you assume you must run to the nearest bordering country, which is what? United States, Panama, Guatemala, or Cuba?
Well, obviously, I don't think it's the U.S. I don't think it's Cuba.
From Mexico City, you'd be running some 500 miles to the Guatemalan border.
There you go.
Hey, could I have a burrito, please?
Sorry, dude, we're all out of burritos.
Come on, we need a category. Uh-oh, Chestbutt sits grime floor.
It's time for
Gibberish question time, eh?
Here's a gibberish category. How to fix a little accident. We're gonna start out with $5,000 here. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Okay, now tell me, with what children's book title does this rhyme? A
Piddle sit in flat wood.
And remember, don't let the punctuation fool you. First hint, it's about a small choo-choo. Take it away. Type in your...
Chugga chugga woo woo.
See there, I knew you could do it, Snuggly Wumpkins.
Zip it, you goofy goober.
Category, let's do it. If you're thirsty for ratings, have some cherry pop. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Hang on tight.
Surely I can get
Here
this
we go.
one.
Which of the following young TV characters did not lose his or her virginity after wrestling with a decision on a very special episode of his or her respective TV show? Brenda from Beverly Hills 90210, Natalie from The Facts of Life, Webster from Webster, or Doogie.
I think
Doogie
Webster
Howser
would
and
probably
Lee.
be a little young for that sort of thing.
Damn, you are good. Webster was 8 years old. Of course he didn't lose his virginity. All he ever lost was his charm. Okay, pick a category. An outstanding selection, because
Dis
under
or
that
dat?
category is one major league point-racking question, the dis or dat. Category for this dis or dat question is the birds and the bees. I'm gonna read off 7 points, and for each one, you tell me if it's a plant or a venereal disease. If it's a plant, press 1. If it's a venereal disease, press 2. And if you want to skip,
good
press
God.
4. You get 5 large for each right answer.
This
but I'll
is-
take 500 away for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Syphilis, flower of venereal.
That's a disease.
Aster,
Plant.
chlamydia,
A disease.
burning bush,
Plant.
snapdragon,
Plant.
gonorrhea.
Disease.
Last one, poison sumac.
Plant.
That's all 7. What can I say? I got nothing to criticize here. 7 out of 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that blows a little sunshine into your total. All right, let's blow on to the next question.
Sure, sure.
How about it? We need a category.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
Okay, coming up, this category is laughing at the less fortunate. Get this right, get $2,000. Check this out. Which one of the Marx brothers could be diagnosed as suffering from aphasia? Harpo, Groucho, Chico, or Zeppo?
Harpo, maybe?
Aphasia is the loss of language capability due to brain injury.
Hey,
I have no idea what causes him to honk that damn
Zeppo
horn,
is
though.
normal. Chico is fast talking. Of course, Groucho is more
Come on,
fast
we need a
talking.
category.
I guess we're not getting that.
This one's gonna be, I'd rather have a popsicle. 3,000
Yeah, well,
bucks
guess
for
we're
this
not getting
one.
that celeb correct call then.
Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. Which of the following people would most likely receive a frozen rope? A prostitute, a shortstop, a trapeze artist, or a cowboy?
I think it was a shortstop.
A frozen rope is another name for a hard-hit line drive. And if the shortstop commits an error on the play, the manager might be looking for a rope of a warmer variety. All right, go ahead and pick one. The category: films and fascists. Get it right, get 2,000 bucks. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. What classic movie features a freedom fighter's wife begging for it, the Nazis killing for it, and Rick hiding it in a piano as time goes by? Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Muppets Take Manhattan, From Here to Eternity, or Casablanca?
That'd be Casablanca.
It is a letter of safe transit out of Casablanca. I don't remember. Do Bogey and Ingrid Bergman do it in that movie? All right, we've been through round one. Let's get on to round two.
No, they wouldn't.
Now
No, they
remember,
didn't.
round two means
Remember,
double
she
the
was
value of the
married to
questions,
another
which means
guy.
More cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. Take your pick. What do you say?
Don't mess with me. Casablanca's like my
This
favorite
questions
film of all
category
time,
is,
okay?
And you thought Van Halen's manager was demanding 2,000 bucks for right answer. Okay, take a shot at this. If the music group Susie and the Banshees were actual banshees, what conditions would have to be met before the band would show up for a concert? It would have to be mating season, the death would have to be imminent, it would have to be a foggy winter night, or the concert hall would need repairs.
I think a death would be imminent.
In Gaelic legend, banshees were female spirits said to appear when a family member's death is imminent.
Look, everybody, it's Susie and the Banshee!
Okay, pick a category.
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
All right, next up. The Holy Roman Empire strikes back. We're talking 6,000 bucks for this one. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. According to the Roman Catholic Church, which of these groups does not have a patron saint? Dancers, cab drivers, politicians, or postal workers?
Holy cow. I'm gonna guess politicians.
There's no patron saint for politicians.
Oh, we're cooking now.
Unless, of course, you count Satan, or the almighty dollar.
That seems about
Got
right.
it. We need a category.
I love 13, number 13.
The category is... The Hills Are Alive with feature film soundtracks. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Okay, it's 7:59 Mountain Time, and you want to watch Escape to Witch Mountain at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. On which of the following mountains would you have to be? Mount St. Helens, Mount McKinley, Mount Everest, or Mount Rushmore?
That'd be Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, part of the Black Hills in western South Dakota, part of the Mountain Time Zone. And the best part is, you've got 3 hip guys to watch the flick with. Abe doesn't want to watch. For some reason, he doesn't like watching films with other people around. Come on, we need a category.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
This category is...
Well, another game brought up bagpipes. Why not?
It ain't bagpipes. This one's worth $6,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Alright, your friend the performance artist gives you a preview of her new piece. What would be the best title for it if it sounds like this? Deflatorfrosch, Pachelbel's Cannon, Ach, der Bustenhalter ist Pinchen or eine kleine Nachwuchsen. Shoulda picked this. She's burping the tune of a little night music, so she's doing a little night burping. Hey, Mozart would have written it that way if he'd thought of it.
Okay.
Okay, pick a category. Category, let's do it. When flowers do it. We got $4,000 on the table. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Which of the following best illustrates the process by which a flowering plant reproduces? Masturbation, the spread of a sexually transmitted disease, adultery, or a lunchtime quickie?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Too bad you didn't pick this. A bee flies from flower to flower, spreading each one's pollen wherever he goes.
Oh.
This is otherwise known as cross-pollination, and be careful the next time you have sex with a bee. You never know where that stinger's been. All right,
Really?
pick one.
King 16!
And we call this one When Meteorologists Go Bad. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. If weatherman Willard Scott suddenly began to think he was Professor Henry Higgins from My Fair Lady, what might he predict about the rain? It will taste faintly like champagne, it will trail gaily down the drain, it will stay mainly in the plain, or it will make paisley trousers stain.
It will stay mainly on the plane.
In My Fair Lady, Professor Higgins notes that the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. I hope for Bryant Gumbel's sake, Willard doesn't start thinking he's Eliza Doolittle. Take your pick. What do you say? Okay, coming up, this category is What's That? This one's worth $4,001 bills. Check this out.
All right.
Suppose the classic sitcom That's My Mama returns to television as That's My Mamilla. Which of the following show titles means basically the same thing? That's my nipple, that's my pouched marsupial, that's my coconut, or that's my capital of the Philippines.
Oh my God. I know it ain't four. That's
here
Manila.
We have the right answer. That's my nipple. And don't miss the spin-off series. It's What's Happening. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, press Futz with
Gibberish
my
question
door.
again.
It's time for
Tinkerlick Test Run.
And this gibberish questions category is this round's on the house. Opening value is 10 grand. Now, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm gonna be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, now tell me, with what person's name does this rhyme? Scent Gin, Sharon Vino. First
St.
clue,
John
it's the name of a
Sherbino.
man. Hey, I can't make
Oh,
it
got it.
too easy. Okay, let's see if you know.
I think it's Quentin Tarantino. There you go.
I hear Quentin Tarantino's next movie is gonna be a remake of It's a Wonderful Life.
Teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Come on, we need a category.
like a bad Hollywood scene. It was question 19.
Category. Meatloaf, back into hell for 3 nights only. We are talking 4 big ones. Alright, here we go. Suppose Meatloaf's Back into Hell tour has him scheduled to play the capital of the underworld. According to Milton's Paradise Lost, where might Mr. Loaf be playing? The Sodom County Fairgrounds, the Pandemonium Civic Center, the Luciferville Palace, or the LA Forum?
I have not read Paradise Lost, so I have no clue. Is it Sodom County by chance, though?
No, but most bands would rather play Sodom than its Twin City gonorrhea.
Oh.
Too bad you didn't choose this. Pandemonium is the capital of hell in Paradise Lost. Maybe Milton will join Meatloaf on stage for the hit Paradise Lost by the Dashboard Light. How about it? We need a category.
The Fresh Saver. 20.
The category is Mad Scientists on a Road Trip. A right answer gets you $6K. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Alright, you and your mad scientist friends are cruising down the road in your perpetual motion machine. Suddenly the physics police pull you over. On what charge will they probably arrest you? Ignoring the laws of thermodynamics, breaking the laws of auto safety, thumbing your noses at the laws of motion, or defying the laws of gravity.
I think maybe thermodynamics?
Here's what you should have picked.
I should have trusted
A perpetual
myself.
motion machine would operate at 100% efficiency or more and is therefore considered impossible under the laws of thermodynamics. Make sure you hide those empty beer cans under the seat. Take your pick. What do you say?
Alright, let's do it. I want to redeem myself after that the lousy Jack attack on TV.
The attack is now. If you see two words that match, buzz in. A right answer nets you $2,000, but every wrong answer drops you down $2,000. Listen, not all matches are true.
Remember the clue.
Only buzz
Yippers.
in on a match that fits this clue. Boy meets girl, and pretty soon winner meets loser. Here we go.
Alright. Yeah, that's girl meets girl. Alive. Something to do with eating. There you go, boy eats boy. Boy meets mom? Boy helps boy meet girl. Boy loses sled. Boy meets alien. Boy meets girl. Yep. It was that easy.
That wasn't an attack, it was a massacre! You ruled on that one, but let's check out your final score! That's the game!
Man, your score is through the roof, and you better patch that up before anyone notices, because I've already noticed that.
You don't know Jack!
Great show, roll commercials, and Cookie, what's going on here?
So, you're moving on up to the high scoreboard in the sky. Well, if you're expecting the red carpet treatment, you can forget about it. You're going to get the soiled dish rag treatment as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, if you want to play again, let me know about it.
Haters are gonna hate. Alright, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 2. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. Subscribe to YouTube and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Alright, I think it's time for me to take another 90-second break. I'll be back for the final and concluding game of this episode. Wonder what I'm going to pick. Low-key, I think it's either going to be... I'm going to try pack 6 again. If it doesn't work, then we'll probably do offline. But you know, because you don't subscribe, you don't know the answer. I'm giving you a hint here. But... And in case you're wondering, once again, a note that if you subscribe to this channel on Twitch for the first time, you can get 3 free months of Apple Plus. Stuff like, I don't know, Ted Lasso and Napoleon, and I think even that Fly Me to the Moon eventually. So, hey, it might be worth your time. It might not be. I don't know. I'm not going to suppose, but hey. All right, about 7 seconds left. If you've been watching a song, good for you. If you haven't, and it looks like the answer is most of you, it's fine. Anyway. We are going to try Pack 6 again. You know, the Lost Pirate game. I haven't had any luck with it, but that doesn't mean that it won't work. All right. It feels like it's wanting to start, but it's catching. I'll try one more time. Yeah, it's not doing it. Alright, so you know what? We're going to play a different game. It's called, You Don't Know Jack Offline. So we'll do that instead. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I will come up with a solution here. It's not it. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm just struggling a little bit right now with hitting the right button. Maybe that'll do it. Here we go. Pause. All right, it's just a matter of flip-flop and bam. There you go. That should work. Just one.
I love it when we have one player. That is much less work for me.
I'm glad you like that. Okay. Give me the B for 21.
30 seconds.
You have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B as in babesiosis. It's a cattle disease.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Oh boy. Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash. Follow me? Alrighty then. Hasta la vista, baby.
Yes. That was was sarcasm, wasn't it?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, look at you playing Jack by yourself. Can I let you in on a little secret? You're gonna win. No, it's just
really?
you playing this time around, huh? Nothing to be ashamed of. Just don't let it happen again. Well, let's get started. Category, please.
Let's cruise the street.
This category's known as Cruising the Streep, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, everyone's seen the 1985 Best Picture winner Out of Africa, right? No?
Nope.
No, me neither. But if you really wanted to get out of Africa, which of the following would you not be able to do? Take a dinghy out of Djibouti? Take a canoe out of
Yemen is in Asia.
Yemen is technically located in the Middle East, so even though you're close to Africa, you would not be getting out of Africa. But you could swim from Africa to Yemen in less time than it takes to actually watch the movie.
And probably more interesting, too.
This little number's known as Specially Selected to be Foxy, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Okay, we always hear about Darwin, but what about scientists who have been eclipsed because of little things, like they were dead wrong? If you apply biologist Jean-Baptiste Lamarck's evolutionary theories to Sanford and Son, what would you expect Lamont to do? Evolve into a piece of junk, change his name to Lamond Sunfort, have recurring fake heart attacks, or select a rich mistress from Bel Air?
You know, I have no earthly clue.
Let's take a look at the right answer. Lamarck thought that features you pick up during your lifetime could be passed to your kids, so Fred Sanford's habit of faking heart attacks would be a part of Lamont's genetic makeup.
Oh.
Millions of years of evolution, we reduce it all to a guy who uses opposable thumbs to pick his nose. Okay, I need a category. And this one is The Pope is the Towel Boy. Looks like this one's going for $1,000.
All right. Since I've been poked, might as well try it.
Given his place in the Roman Catholic hierarchy, John the Baptist would most likely play professional sports for which team? The Anaheim Angels, the New Jersey Devils, the St. Louis Cardinals, or the New Orleans Saints?
I think he'd be a saint.
He's best known as Saint John the Baptist.
Yes.
Too bad it's a football team because he's known for his dunking. Okay, pick a category. The category is Wheel of Torture. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Have you ever heard that the longest word in the English language is anti-disestablishmentarianism? Well, it's not. But considering how much it costs to buy a vowel on Wheel of Fortune, how much would it cost to buy all the vowels in anti-disestablishmentarianism? $250, $750, $1,500, or $2,750?
I think it'd be $750.
It's $250 to buy one vowel on Wheel of Fortune, no matter how many times that vowel is used in the word. A, E, and I will cost $750.
Yep. My knowledge of Wheel of Fortune comes in
If you're
handy.
interested in anti-disestablishmentarianism, you wouldn't be hanging with Pat Sajak.
Probably true.
All right, hit. The selection is damned if you do, damned if you don't. This one can net you $1,000. Think fast. What type of tree should a beaver use to build a dental dam? Cork oak tree, banyan tree, rubber tree, or Venus's flytrap?
How do you say, no?
In case you're wondering, beavers should use rubber trees when building dental dams, which are made out of rubber. And always make sure the rubber trees completely cover the pussy willows.
I don't know.
I need a category.
Dude, I figured it was a party, so I brought along a...
say hello to the one escape Houdini never made. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, did you know that Harry Houdini, the great escape artist, died on Halloween 1926? Talk about your well-timed exits. If you threw a Halloween theme party based on the cause of Harry Houdini's death, what would you do to your guests? Push them off your balcony, punch them in their stomachs, lock them in a box and stab them, or call
I know
on them
this
and infect them
because
with a
it
cold?
was mentioned in epic rap videos of his epic rap songs of
Harry Houdini
history.
died from a ruptured appendix caused when a backstage fan in Montreal wanted to test his famous stomach muscles. But unfortunately for Houdini, the guy punched him in the stomach before he could get ready for it, and he died 9 days later. Damn Canadians, how'd they like it if we went and slugged Loverboy in the stomach before a show? Wow. Okay, I need a category. Uh-oh, wet suck.
Gibberish question.
It's time for a Quiver's henchman.
Take a look at your gibberish category. The devil made me do it. This question's gonna start out at 5,000 big ones. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, get down with your bad self and tell me what cliche this rhymes with. Funky demon need you. First clue, when someone
Funky
watches
demon
you...
need you. Funky demon need you.
When someone watches you, they may ape...
Okay, got
See
it.
what you think.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Very good. You did that all by yourself. Now, stop picking at your butt and let's get on with the game. All right, hit me.
You know what? My version of history is more fun
believe how
than
much I-
your jokes right now, Cookie.
Open wide and get ready for... My version of history is much more fun. I'm giving out $3 grand for a right answer. Remember history class? You know, the one between gym and lunch? Way back in 1809, President James Madison passed an act that prohibited American trade with France and Great Britain. What was this act called? The No Fornication Act, the No Relations Act, the Non-Intercourse Act, or the Non-Copulation Act?
I think it's the No Relations Act.
The No Relations Act? Wait, isn't that what your family pulls every time you call?
Oh,
For the
wow.
curious, here's the right answer. The Non-Intercourse
Intercourse.
Act of 1809 stated that America would not carry on trade with France and Britain. I think I'm actually still subject to that act today. Okay, pick a category.
Real stars don't shop at the market. Keep that in mind for Supermarket
Real
Sim.
stars don't shop at the market. $1,000 at stake on this one. Let's see how you handle this one. Considering his name, which character would probably invest in stocks thinking that the market was going to rise? Bull from Night Court, Fish from Barney Miller, Bear from BJ and the Bear, or Skippy from Family Ties?
That would be Bull from Night Court.
You're bullish if you play the market as if it's going to rise. Of course, the only reason Bull thinks that is he keeps hearing people say all rise at work.
Well, not wrong.
Category, please.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
X! For your enjoyment, Oscars, flappers, and bootleg hooch. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, 1928 was the first year the Academy Awards were presented, and they were a little different then. Which of these categories was not considered worthy of an Oscar in 1928? Engineering effects, supporting actor, artistic quality of production, or writing of title cards for silence?
I don't think you had a supporting actor back then.
Supporting actors and actresses weren't recognized until 1936.
There you go.
But they're still ahead of Lauren Bacall. She hasn't been recognized yet. Okay, either you finished round one, or you have
we're still
another
waiting
round
on
to
A.B.
go.
Adams
You know,
over
depending
here.
on how you look at these things. Every question in round two is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need it. Well, what do we have here? Samuel Clemens and alcohol never mix. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Oh no! While partying with Jim on the raft, Huck Finn has fallen overboard and drowned. The authorities ask Jim where Huck's body is. Overcome with grief, all Jim can bring himself to answer is Mark Twain. Where should they search first? 12 feet underwater, 64 yards downstream, 100 kilometers upstream of the river mouth, or 300 nautical miles out to sea?
Twain. What does a twain mean? That's the question. I don't have an answer, though.
Bet you wish you'd picked this. In river terminology, Mark Twain is 12 feet in depth, or 2 fathoms. It's funny, my classmates all thought Huck's character was flat, but to me, he was always pretty deep. Thanks, I wrote that one myself.
And I wouldn't tell anybody about that.
All right, hit me. This one's called Good Fellas, Bad Fellas, All Kinds of Fellas. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, let me just say for the record that De Niro is the greatest actor who ever lived. You're my man, Bobby. In his wide and varied film career, what challenging role has Robert De Niro not yet attempted? A Jewish gangster, an Irish gangster, a Cuban gangster, or an Italian gangster?
I don't think he was ever Cuban. That was Al Pacino.
Unlike Al Pacino, De Niro has never played the part of a Cuban gangster. But he did have his skull cut square to prepare for his role as a Cuban gangster. I need a category. Okay, give it up for... That's why we invented calculators. You get 4,000 clams for this one.
All right.
Heads up, here it comes. Say Fred Flintstone uses his fingers and toes to count the times he said, "Hey, Wilma!" How high can he count before he runs out of digits? 12, 14, 16, or 20?
I'm going to guess 16. No.
Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. All the folks in Bedrock have 4 fingers on each hand and 3 toes on each foot. Yeah, I always knew Fred Flintstone was some sort of evolutionary freak. Category, please.
Well...
And I believe this one's called This Bet Ain't Big Enough for the Three of Us. $2,000.
I could use
for
a couple correct
answer.
answers here.
Hey, what do you say we take a sec to check out some personal ads? Let's see. Men seeking women, seeking married couples, seeking... Oh, hey, check this one out. Conjoined twins from Siam in search of partners to share our unique lifestyle. Sure, we're joined at the chest, but our hearts are in the right place. Get twice the man for the money. Who placed this ad? Shang and Ang, Yin and Yang, Ping and Pong, or Ling Ling and Sing Sing?
That would be Chang and Ang.
The term Siamese twins was inspired by Chang and Ang, twins from Siam who were joined at the chest. Both Chang and Ang married and fathered 10 and 12 kids, respectively. Gee, I guess 2 heads are better than 1.
Huh.
Okay, pick a category. I got some good news for you. You're
Dis or
about to
dats?
move into a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is... This town ain't big enough for the both of us and my stylist. Now, I'm going to read off 7 titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a novel by Western pulp fiction author Zane Grey or a movie featuring dreamy Billy Zane. As each one comes up, if it's a Zane Grey novel, press 1. If it's a Billy Zane movie, press 2.
Well, at least
and press 4
it's
to
not
skip.
both, okay?
You get $1,000
We can
for
make
each
this
right
work.
answer, and you lose $1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Titanic, Zane Grey.
That's Billy Zane.
Tombstone.
Billy Zane.
Riders of the Purple Sage.
That's Zane Grey.
The Thundering Herd.
Zane Grey.
Posse.
That's Billy Zane.
The Last of the Plainsmen.
Zane Grey.
This is it. A Mysterious Rider.
Zane Grey.
That's all she wrote. What can I say? 7 out of 7. I got nothing to criticize here. Oh well, just another day at the office. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
I need a category.
Alright. Wonder if it has something to do with,
Let's see what we got going. A flock heart of seagulls.
What's a flock heart?
4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, you know that show Ally McBeal? Well, what I want to know is why don't those lawyers use more Latin? Let's say Ally McBeal gets really drunk and admits that the whole show is really amazingly awful. What Latin proverb would best sum up her admission of guilt? Carpe diem, in vino veritas, in loco parentis, or caveat emptor?
Okay, in vino veritas.
In wine, there is truth.
There you go.
And apparently in whining, there's successful television programming. Just ask Nev Campbell. All right, hit me.
A psychic never forgets.
Coming at you, a psychic never forgets. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Say Dionne Warwick wants to read your cards, but has forgotten her tarot deck. Which of these items could she not use as a substitute suit? Mascara wands, loose coins, garden spades, or coffee cups?
I think it'd be loose coins.
No, pentacles or coins is one of the tarot suits.
Oh, really?
I see lost coins in your future.
Oh.
Should have picked this.
Spades.
While spades are in a regular deck of cards, they're not found in a tarot deck. Unless your psychic is planning on burying all the money she made off of those pathetic, gullible freaks. I mean, clients.
Oofka.
Okay, I need a category.
What Spanish?
Now serving B-I-N-G-E. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. If you chow down the following in one sitting, which would provide your recommended daily allowance of 2,000 calories? 2 Big Macs, a pint of Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey, 40 Snackwell's Devil's Food cookie cakes, or an entire 10-ounce bag of baked Lay's?
I think it would be 2 Big Macs.
Huh?
Oh.
The correct answer is Devil's Food Snackwells are 50 calories a pop, so scarf down 40 and you're set for the day. But if you have that many Snackwells, that scary woman from the commercials will start stalking you instead of the Cookie Man. Okay, pick a category.
All right. This is, I gotta try to finish strong here.
This one can net you $6,000. You know, waiting is a common theme for artists, and I don't mean tables. There's Beckett's waiting for Godot, then Clifford Odets waiting for Lefty, and that hilarious movie about regional theater waiting for Guffman. So which of these guys actually shows up? Godot, Guffman, Lefty, or none of them?
I think Guffman shows up?
That's not gonna cut it.
Oh.
See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this. Godot, Guffman, Lefty, not one of them shows up. I believe they all worked in the cable installation industry.
Oh. I've had no issue with cable, though.
Lordy, lordy, look who's 40. That doesn't rhyme.
The category? Warning, this question contains graphic imagery. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Which of these would be calculated into the gross national product? The number of people harvesting your lice, the weight of all your boogers, the market value of your toe cheese, or how long it took you to get gonorrhea?
That'd be the market value.
Gross national product measures the market value of all goods and services produced within a nation in a year. But selling your toe cheese? Why compete with the French?
Ooh.
I need a category. Time for the attack. When you see 2 words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000.
Gotcha.
Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The 2 words that match have to fit this clue. I'm just not myself today. I've had a lot of cough syrup and been in bed all day, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, good luck.
All right, Mr. Hyde. So we're talking about split personalities then, I guess? Who's Bowie Batson? Oh, the greatest American hero. That's what it was. Ah. Vampire was a bat. You're the Incredible Hulk. Oh, crap. Okay, you must be that Baskin dude. There you go. You're Captain Marvel. You're a swan. I didn't know Zeus could turn into an animal.
Very nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
You don't know Jack!
Some people call it the high scoreboard. I prefer to call it the dumb luck board. You want to prove me wrong? Play another game. Let me know when you're ready.
I don't think so. Alright, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Off White. If you like what you saw there, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Spread the word. And this is Tickets Please Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Alright. Now it's time, I think, we raid somebody. Let's see if we can find somebody that might actually accept a raid. I think we're going to go with this guy. I don't think I've rated him in a hot minute, and he would be the sort of thing that would actually click here. Alright. Alright, folks. I will be back on Thursday with more Jackbox. I mean, You Know Jack. Beyond that, I ain't sure. Alrighty, folks. I shall see you Thursday. Until then, peace out.